Well, hi, Barry Foster here, and welcome back to the Northern Irish Job. This is episode number 49 with Ballymena United, and today we've got a very big derby game. It's the A26 derby between Ballymena United and Coleraine. That's ninth, playing second in the league. Coleraine have been doing very well indeed for a semi-professional side, but this is what's been happening since our last video. Not too many games have been played. After the Linfield game, we had to play them again in the County Antrim Shield quarter-final, and we beat them 2-0, a far more sensible scoreline there. Livingston and Michael Leddy doing the damage that day. So that was a very good win over Linfield after our 4-4 draw in the Premiership. We then had to play Glenavon in the Premiership, and they beat us 5-3. Riley and Manning did score. We did get an own goal from Bobby Burns, but bit of a disappointing result because at times I thought we were getting back into that game, but they ran out winners 5-3. Then we had to play them again in the League Cup third round, and we beat them 5-3. I can't explain that. Izzy Call got a brace. Smith, Joe Tully and Justin Hubner all scored. Joe Tully came off the bench and very quickly scored a goal. That's what the big man does. He's very good at scoring goals when he comes off the bench. So that was a good win in the Cup, and it's a bit crazy. You often see this in Football Manager. We had to play Linfield in the Premiership, then we had to play them straight away in the Shield game. We play Glenavon in the Premiership, then we play them in the third round of the League Cup. And further down the schedule, we play Dungannon in the Premiership. And then in the following match, we have to play them again in the League Cup quarter-final. I don't know why this often happens in Football Manager when you get to play the same team twice because of Cup or Shield games, but that is what happens. And when we look at the Premiership, let's look at the table. You can see that Coleraine are doing very well. They're sitting on 21 points in second spot. We're still in ninth spot on 9 points. We do have a game in hand. I really would like to pick up 3 points today if we can, because I know it's a derby game. It's so important that you do well in derby games. The board and the fans are all expecting a draw. They're quite happy with a draw today. And I guess I'd probably take a draw, but a win would be even better. But anyway, without further chit-chat, let's go and play Coleraine and keep our fingers crossed. And here's the starting 11 for today's game. We've got True Grant between the sticks, Gallagher, Hubner, Slevin and Dobbin across the back line, Smith and Manning in midfield, Riley on the left, Livingston on the right, Izzycore and Leddy will lead the attacking line, and sitting on the bench will be Alan McCarthy, Alfie Taylor, McGee, Casey, Cook, Halabi and Joe Tully. Let's go and chat to the boys. Well, I'm tempted to go with the assistant, but I think I'll tell the boys that these games really matter because we're playing against our rivals. Go out there and give it everything you've got. And we'll keep our fingers crossed. Anyway, it's Ballymena United getting the game underway before a pretty decent crowd tonight. It wasn't the best of passes there from Manning. Gifted the ball to Coleraine. I think they're expecting about 2,800 fans to rock up to the showgrounds. About 100 making the trip from Coleraine. But anyway, an early attack here by our visitors. Now, True Grant, he's done well. Played very well in the last match. He's had a few dodgy games lately. Now, Livingston with a free kick, looking for Izzy caught. And there's Hubner. Izzy onside. I think he is, and he's got his second goal of the season. Well, 2 goals in 2 games from our central defender. He likes scoring with his head. But it was Dobbin with the header, and then Hubner finished it off very nicely. Early goal, which worries me. Plenty of football to be played, but at least we've taken the lead. But we've had trouble keeping Very tight at the back, I must admit. Anyway, Slevin to Smith. Now young Riley plays it long, looking for Manning. Probably wasn't the ball, but we'll get it back. We're a little bit fortunate. Anyway, this is Smith again. He's going to run wide and get a cross in. Cuts it back to Easycore. He had a shot. Now this is Manning again. Oh, he didn't find a blue shirt. But Hubner heads the ball to Smith, but he's been fouled. Now Dobbin with a throw-in. And he gets his cross in. This will probably be the keeper's, and it is. An easy one for him to take. We're in the 8th minute. And he plays it straight down the park. Hubner once again with a header. This is Leddy. Turns very well. Plays it through to Manning. He can have a crack if he wants to, or maybe slip a pass across. Oh, he slips it back, but to the wrong player. He must be colourblind. Anyway, a counter by Coleraine. I think Aidan Manning should have done better there. And this is Kane to McGee to there's Smith. And they've got to get a corner. So a bit of last second tackling there. But they've got the corner. Kane will take it. And Hubner once again with a header, but it's hooked back. And that's going to be another corner. Well, you've got to have a lot of corners in Football Manager. You get to see an awful lot. And once again will be Kane taking it from the right. Be expecting a pretty good game but from Grant today. Anyway, this is Smith putting it back in. Here comes Grant and he does a good job. Takes it well. Okay, 24th minute. Another corner. Kane will take it for Coleraine. It's been a pretty even match so far. Now Hubner does the defensive duties again with a header, but Coleraine are back in possession, looking pretty dangerous, and Grant pushes it over the bar. So another corner. As I said before, you've got to have a lot of corners in Football Manager. And Kane will take it once again. This time it's been headed away. But Coleraine keep possession. Once again, Grant, I think, with a pretty good block. So True Grant is doing quite well between the sticks for us. But we've got to face another corner. That's been headed away by Easycore, doing some defensive duties, but it's back with Coleraine, and there's another corner, I think. What did I tell you about corners in Football Manager? You can never have enough. Kane once again with the corner. Now Hubner heads it away. But it's back to this man Kane. Cuts it back to Hamilton. Back to Kane. He'll probably have a shot. Oh, hits the crossbar and goes in. Well, I guess they were knocking on the door. Got to chuckle at how the goal comes about in the end. I mean, Kane does a pretty big shot. It hits Dobbin on the backside and goes in. Oh well. Well, that's half-time. It's Ballymena United 1, Coleraine 1. Hubner scoring in the 3rd minute, and then poor old Daniel Dobbin with an own goal in the 26th minute. I think that's a little bit rich. But looking at the statistics, I must admit Coleraine have had the better of the opening 45 minutes. 9 corners to 2. And they've had only 46% possession, but much better XG. Anyway, let's go and chat to the boys. Okay, half-time, we're going to point the old finger and we're going to actually use the revenge talk at half-time to see whether that fires the boys up, because the forwards have been a little bit, I reckon, not doing enough. Michael Leddy at a 6.5. Let's try and fire him up for the second half. And also Divine Easycore we'll try and do the same with him, because I think both players could certainly do better. In the second half, and Letty very quickly takes possession from a Coleraine player, and this is Livingston. Plays it back to Daniel Dobbin, who was quite unfortunate to score an own goal, and we're going to get a corner in the opening minute of the second half. 9 corners to 3. Anyway, Gallagher will take this corner. And he chips it in, looking for Slevin, but he'll very fortunate to get it, well, sort of like got it back, but it's been cleared downfield for Smith to chase down. Now this is Coleraine playing it out of defence again. We're in the 49th minute. This is Quinn to Muirhead. Come on, somebody close him down. I'd like to see more tackling from players. Well, mate. Another own goal. Get off. This time, Slevin credited with an own goal. Well, okay, they did have a shot. I'll give them that. Oh, well, God, well, Hubner did a good sliding tackle, but to no avail. Well, that's football, isn't it? 2 own goals, and we're down 2-1 after we took a very early lead. But anyway, plenty of the match still to come, and this is Letty back to Manning. He can drive it into the box himself, cuts it across, Letty with the shot, but it's been blocked and cleared by Coleraine. Now Grant with a goal kick, and he plays it out to Dobbin. Now this is Livingston. Plays it through to Michael Letty. He's been struggling so far in this game. Gets a cross in, looking for Izzycore. Gets his header, but straight to the keeper. Okay, we've made some substitution. Tully is on the park, Alfie Taylor, and also Lucas Halabi. See whether we can spark things up. Still got probably another 20-odd minutes left in the game. This is Smith. Plays it through to Izzycore. Tully! Got a shot in, but Brown saved it well. Now Coleraine with a free kick. That's been flicked on, but Grant takes it easily. He rolls it out to Dobbin. He's had a pretty good game, considering he scored an own goal off his backside. But anyway, this is Halabi to Smith. Now Manning. He's got to spark something from midfield. Good strong run. Go down, son. Oh, no, it's the crossbar. Well, he's offside anyway. Now Scott with a throw for Coleraine. I think there's more goals left in this match. Anyway, Taylor, good interception. Now Manning plays it back to Hubner, who also scored an own goal. Anyway, this is Halabi to Smith, plays it to Izzycore. Turns very well, showed too much of it. But Manning will get it back. He can play it out to Halabi. The youngster, can he slip it across? He gets Tully. This is Manning. And he does score. 2-2. They won't take that one away from us. A good move by the boys in Sky Blue. So in the 74th minute, we've tied it up at 2-2. Halabi, just off the bench, gets a cross in. Tully does the right thing, and Manning beats Brown very nicely. Okay, 95th minute, and we've got a corner to defend. Probably just seconds left in the match. It's 2-2. Kane will take this corner for Coleraine once again. That's Tully with a header. Back out to Kane, though. That's it. Oh, it's not full time. Now it's full time. Well, that's it, full time between Ballymena United and Coleraine, and it's ended 2 goals apiece. I must admit, I think we at least deserved a draw there. Although looking at the statistics, yes, they had more shots than us, but our XG was much better, and they had 15 corners to our 4. Don't get me started on corners. But their goals came from 2 own goals. I think that's a little bit rich, but I think we did deserve to equalise through Manning in the 74th minute. All up, I must admit I'm not disappointed with that result. I think the boys played very well against a side doing much better than us in the league. Let's go and chat to the boys. Well, after that, I wouldn't want to be too hard on the boys, so I think I'll just tell them that it was a good result between a very close fought rivalry, and they seem to like it, so that's great. Well, there you can see after that match, Ballymena United still sitting in 9th position on 10 points, but elsewhere Dungannon got the points against Anar. The Carrick Rangers down the Welders, I'm quite happy with that. Cliftonville and Glenavon share the points. Crusaders too good for Linfield, and Glentoran and Larne also share the points. So overall, I guess after 10 matches, we're sitting on 10 points. I think a few more would have been nicer, but I really can't complain at this stage of the season. Anyway, let's go and see who we're going to play next. Well, as you can see, in 2 days' time, we're away to Dungannon in the league. But looking at the schedule, I think what we'll do, we'll play a number of games off camera, and I think we'll come back for the Cliftonville match. That's going to be a home game against the top of the table team at the moment, so that will probably be our next video game. But that's it for today. A pretty good hard-fought 2-2 draw against Coleraine in the A26 derby. I think the board are pretty happy with that, and also the fans. I hope you have enjoyed the video today. If you have, if you'd like to give us a thumbs up, that'd be great. If you wish to leave a comment, please do. But until next time, I'm Barry Foster saying it's goodbye from me.